The Passionist Carroll Stuhlmueller characterizes the Gospel of Luke, based on its vocabulary and literary style, as the Gospel of Messianic joy, in his chapter on Luke in the Jerome Biblical Commentary. Stuhlmueller's description of Luke's Gospel is fitting, and we might understand why, particularly in today's reading, the story of the Visitation. Luke uses several Greek synonyms for joy, exultation, or gladness, especially in his infancy narrative, that are rare in the other Gospels. One of these words, agaliase, appears only twice in Luke. In today's Gospel reading to describe John the Baptist, who leaps for joy at Mary's greeting, and in the angel's announcement to Zechariah of his wife Elizabeth's pregnancy, you will have joy and gladness. This word and its cognates are used only once in the Synoptic Gospels outside of Luke, in Matthew's version of the Beatitudes, rejoice and be glad, for your reward will be great in heaven. Thus the theme of joy surrounding the coming of the Messiah is repeated in Luke more than in any other Gospel. However, as Stuhlmueller emphasizes, Luke's account is not one of joy without emotional or theological depth. Stuhlmueller writes of Luke's tendency to precede or to follow a joyful passage with one that allows the hearer to ponder the wonder of what has taken place. The people featured in Luke's infancy narrative themselves take time to ponder and to be awed by the Incarnation. Luke, for example, uses that very verb twice to describe Mary's contemplation of the mystery of God made man, and Mary pondered all these things in her heart. Mary's example of discipleship to us is to ponder the joy of our journey with Christ. Sometimes, even amid that joy, Mary ponders that which troubles her. So must we ponder and discern the will of God that brings us tremendous joy, but can also be troubling to us. Elizabeth, too, is one who ponders the mystery of the Incarnation, coupled with the miracle of her own pregnancy. Her question in today's Gospel reading of the Visitation never ceases to give me pause. Why has this happened to me, that the mother of my Lord comes to me? Why, we ask, should God have come to us at all? Jesus was not obligated to take our human form, but he did so out of love for us. He came to dwell in the womb of a human mother, to be born, to live and to minister among us, and to die and to rise to complete the long-anticipated act of salvation. We are now given the gift of the Holy Spirit, so that God's mystery becomes our vocation. We carry the Spirit of the Lord within us as Mary once carried Jesus within her. When that Spirit is disseminated among us, when we act in the name of the Lord, whom we receive in the Eucharist, we make the Visitation a perpetual and actual reality. Let us live the Visitation, then, by recognizing Christ in those around us, and in our prayer and acts of charity may we ponder the reality of Christ among us and within us, and may we be to this world a people of great joy.